Hi, this is Jason the Farrier. Today, I'm at my house. I'm going to work on my horse, Joey. I'm getting ready for the Pony Express ride. So we're going to trim his feet and put some borium on his shoes along with some pads, and Becky's going to video that for me. So here's Joey right here, looking handsome as always. We're going to start by trimming his feet, so we'll kind of walk you through this process. It's kind of cool to put this borium on the shoes. Thanks for watching. Right now we're just cleaning his foot out. All that mud and stuff in there. It snowed yesterday here a little tiny bit. We'll pull the shoe off in a second, but so you notice this right here, his foot's bigger on the inside, so I made that bigger by fullering that and making that shoe wider. So we clean that out. In just a second we'll pull the shoe off. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and pull this shoe off. These clips really keep these shoes on pretty good. Kind of makes them hard to pull off sometimes. Really hard today. You can see those clips, they really hold that shoe in place. This shoe's pretty worn out. We took it on a ride to Rivets Ranch. That was pretty rocky. Okay, his foot's pretty long, so we'll trim it. Get all this dead sole out of here. It's like Becky's chickens come to visit us. They like this. Oh. Oh boy. So Joey is a good horse, but his feet aren't the best in town, that's for sure. They kind of got a weird shape to them. His foot's still kind of high right there. We'll level it up with my rasp. When we take a horse on this Pony Express ride, they're running down the pavement, the asphalt, and it's pretty slick. So we put this borium, or actually it's tungsten carbide, on the shoes that give them traction. It grabs the asphalt. So you'll see that later in a few minutes. Okay, what we're gonna put is it's called an SX8 made by Kirkhart, a size 1 shoe, and it's got clips on it already. And so we'll shape these shoes and then get her ready to nail on. Then I'll put the borium on in a few minutes. So this is the right foot. We'll just kind of get that dead sole out of my nippers. Notice this foot's wider than the left one by a ways. This shoe actually, he pulled it off. Looks like some of the nails are still stuck in the foot. You can kind of see how that foot's kind of messed up right there. It's collapsed on that inside, that hoof wall. It's not normal. Okay, we're gonna brace the borium on here now. So what I've got the shoes heating up in my forge. They're pretty hot. So I'm gonna bring them out, lay them on my anvil. I got some steel there that will protect it from getting too hot. I'll start start my torch. It's really important to wear dark glasses when you do this to protect your eyes. So I'll start with my torch and braze. I'll make a little puddle right there where the torch is at. So I'm getting my puddle right there. And I'll put my tungsten, my drill tech right there, my boring. And I just braze it on there. This has brass in it, so it adheres to the sheet when you meld it. It's not supposed to pop like that, but I guess it's popping a little bit today. I put a piece on each toe and back on each heel. I put a razor piece. This stuff works really good. It gives you lots of traction and it doesn't wear. It lasts a long time. On that pavement, the horse gets slipped real easily if you're running fast. Joey loves to run and he's usually going pretty fast. That's one seam. Let me grab the other one. Turns out his right foot's bigger than his left. You can see I had to make every side right here bigger to get it to cover his heel, but that seemed to work okay. It works really well. It's good to have a lot of air when you're doing this. This stuff stinks. It can cause you to cough and stuff. So if you're indoors, make sure you ventilate your room pretty good. Out here in the open, it doesn't make much difference. The smoke goes away from it. Huh?
Why are you doing that?
The reason I do this is that it gives me traction on the pavement. The pavement's really slick. You're running sometimes full blast down the pavement. A couple of years ago, they clocked us going about 30 miles an hour. We had the fastest ride, so this stuff really grabs the pavement and gives you traction. Now, I'll put a pad on here too. And that aids in concussion, keeps us from hurting the bottom of the horse's foot. So I'll get Becky to videotape that. You see it's pretty hot. When it comes off there. It's cool now, so let's go over here and get a couple of pads.
Okay.
What I do is take these pads and or the shoe and set it on the pad, then I get a Sharpie and I trace right where the clip is. Make a little notch like that on both clips. And then I got this thing here is called the wall pad cutter, and it's awesome. So I cut that out where I traced it at. To cut that off. These pads are a little more pliable than the normal pads I put on, just to give me better concussion on that pavement. Or better protection, not concussion. Run that through there, I guess. And it sits right down like that on the shoe. Let's do that to the other one. So I see we got both shoes there, and it doesn't matter that that's like that, we'll fix that. Now, we'll come over here, we'll put a little of this cutting fluid on the heel. This is called Rapid Tap. And then we'll come over here to the drill press. Drill a hole in each of these hills. Maybe not. My bit's a little bit loose. So we'll drill a hole in the hill. We got our a hole drilled in the heel right there and right there. Now we'll put a rivet in there to hold the pad on. Okay, my rivets are just roofing nails. These are 3/4 inch roofing nail. They work really good. So I drive them in there, then I got a copper hammer. I just drive them down to make the rest of the rivet with. So I do that, and then we'll cut the rest of this pad off. Let me get the other shoe done. Do the same thing, I flip it over and okay, now come over here, Becky. And we just kind of do the same thing with this pad cutter. Cut that pad. This, and I need to go clear across the heel because okay, and then I come over here to my grinder and I just sand this excess pad off. Let me get this other one. Then we get a little bit of this oakum. This is packing that we put under the pad, between the pad and the foot. Keeps it from getting rotten. So we got our oakum, we got our shoes. The last ingredient is pine tar. And that's good stuff. It keeps them from getting keeps a foot from getting rotten for sure. It's an antiseptic. So let's go over here to Joey. We got all our ingredients here. We'll nail this shoe on. Get all that dirt out of there. Just kind of dump the pine tar on the foot. Hopefully it won't run off. It's kind of cold today, so it's not running very fast, but it looks like I'm making a mess. Kind of rub it around with your oakum. Like that. Cover that foot up. Thing about pine tar, it's pretty sticky. Crap, that hurt. I'm gonna go ahead and nail this shoe on. Oh, Joy. Joey likes to set back sometimes, so you gotta be careful. So we got the shoe on. See our points here for our Drill Tech Herborium. That'll grab some ground, give them lots of traction. The pad will give them shock absorbing. This is a good, nice pad for that. And now we'll just finish the foot.